You're tuned in to the Kansas City Weather Report, your daily source for the latest local forecast right here in KC. Whether you're planning your commute, weekend barbecue, or just trying to figure out if you need that extra layer, Wes has you covered. So let's dive into today's forecast.
Welcome to the Kansas City Weather Report. I'm meteorologist Wes Peary. Today is Thursday, February 5th, and here is what's up with the weather. I neglected to wish you all a happy solar spring yesterday. It's like the midway point between winter, spring, and since the end of January, I'm sorry, I know you all already know all this, so I'm just saying it out loud. Since the end of January, we've been getting 2 minutes of additional daylight every single day, and that continues through May. And then, we still get more daylight, up until late June, but it just isn't 2 minutes. March is when we really increase the daylight per day situation. I know none of you knew that, or maybe some of you did know that, because I'm sure many of you are smarter than me, but I actually didn't know that existed until today. It's funny. Okay, speaking of today and spring, let's do it. Let's get some spring in here. All right. I think we still have some clouds around this morning, but skies should generally be clearing out throughout the morning into the afternoon. Temperatures this morning between 25 and 30 degrees. Lunchtime conditions, it's like 45 outside, becoming mostly sunny. The afternoon, it's like 55 degrees. It is fantastically warm today. The wind will go from south to northwest and become breezy in the afternoon, but it is going to be a nice little change here. We call this Fool's Spring. Whole 7 to 10 days worth of Fool's Spring. Evening temperatures on the way home, still like 45 to 50 degrees with a clear sky, and it may not even fall below freezing. In fact, I do not think it will fall below freezing tonight. Friday morning temperatures near 35 to 40 degrees. Lunchtime on Friday, it's like 50. Dinner time on Friday, it's like 45. Not exactly, outdoor patio weather. It can be if you wear a heavy enough coat, right? But this is much better going into the weekend. Now, Saturday has started to look a little bit cooler. It is still generally near 50 for the high, but it's probably on the cooler end of that. I think it's probably in the upper 40s for Saturday afternoon. And Saturday morning does start off a little bit colder and turn. It'll feel like about 20 degrees Saturday morning and then like 45 in the afternoon. Sunday, sunny, 60. Bam. A beaut. Monday, sunny, just call it 70. I'm going to call it 70. I have like 69 or 68 for the forecast. It could be like 75 degrees. The record is 72. It may be 72. It's a sunny day. There's a breezy south wind. You're going to love it. Call in sick for work. It's going to be fantastic. By the way, speaking of Monday, I'm doing this new thing, and we'll see how successful it is, which I just sit on the corner of the plaza. I'm going to be by Buca de Beppo. And it's just like me, a table, and a photographer, and anybody can just walk up to me and ask me a question about the weather. You can try to stump me. You may be able to stump me. But I try to answer it. If I can't answer it in front of you, then I'll answer it on TV after I do a little bit more research. So if you're walking around the plaza around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on Monday afternoon, enjoying the nice weather, come and ask me about the weather. Okay, next Tuesday, it's a little cooler. There's a cold front coming through. Temperatures, it's still going to be warm, maybe near 60 degrees in the early afternoon, but I think the cold air is coming in and temperatures should sharply fall Tuesday evening into Wednesday. And it's like freezing on Wednesday morning, and Wednesday it's like 50 and 40s for Thursday, cloudy, and 40s for Friday, and probably 40s for Valentine's Day as well. That is an active period. We're looking at Wednesday through Friday, Wednesday through Saturday for some rain to come through. If the system comes through, during the nighttime, we could get some snow that mixes in there, but it's tough to go into a chance for snow when it's 70 degrees a few days prior. So this is probably rain. If you want snow, we may be 2 weeks or more away until we get another good chance of snow. It just really needs to cool down, and that's not going to happen for the first half of the month of February. But again, this is fool's spring, okay? There's 3 parts to winter. Winter, second winter, third winter. We break it down again, okay? Winter, fool's spring, second winter, spring of deception, third winter, and then the pollinating, if you want to count that, and then actual spring, okay? So we're not done with winter. It's early February. I think February is the snowiest month of the year historically. In fact, the heaviest snow on record in Kansas City for one day occurred in late March. And as a person that has a birthday in late March, I can totally see that. I've had many a birthday parties canceled when I was younger because of snow and everything like that. So if you want the snow, don't give up on me yet, all right? We're still going through winter. But for the next week, we're not. Mostly sunny, 50 to 55 today. I guess mostly sunny this afternoon. Mostly sunny for Friday, 50 to 55. 45 to 50 for Saturday. 60 for Sunday, 70 for Monday, close to 60 for Tuesday, becoming cloudy, and then 50 to 45 degrees for high temperatures next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, with the chance of some rainfall moving through. Thanks so much for joining me for this edition of the Kansas City Weather Report. You can find me on social media at Wes Weather. Have a good one.